was having a laugh to myself just there off stage because of all the pictures that they could have used of me, they decided to use a picture from Homeless Entrepreneurs' Naked Calendar Project. Yes, you got me right. A naked calendar project. So we had this idea of creating a calendar with 12 homeless people, naked, tastefully done in an artistic way to help generate funds to get some of them off the streets. And that's the picture they chose to use for me for this. So I'm glad to see my friends here at TEDxESADE have a good sense of humor, as I do too. Oh my God. We can discuss about the calendar afterwards if you want, but it was a lot of fun, and as I said, it's very tastefully done. My name's Vincent Helvig. I'm one of the homeless entrepreneurs living here in Barcelona. I am an emerging author and video blogger. So I'm really happy to be here today. The theme for this talk is encourage yourself and encourage others, which is very much my story. You know, I encourage myself every day. When you live on the streets, you got to encourage yourself every day. Otherwise, there's so many negative things that you can do, you know, to bring yourself down. And what you're going to like about me is the way that I persist in working towards my dream to reach the goal, my goal in my chosen field. I really enjoy encouraging other people, no matter what field they're in, because I realize we all need heroes. We all need someone standing at our back to give us some kind of encouragement when we feel low. So I stand there before you today as an encourager, a man of persistent action to work and keep working towards his goals. And I'm able to see new directions and create paths for success that can inspire others to live their dreams. I'm an influencer for positive change, and I have a passion for exploring possibilities which will create an amazing life worth living. And why not? Why would I have a mediocre life? Everybody should be reaching for that amazing life worth living. The very reason I'm here today is because I persistently encourage myself, living on the streets, talking to myself in the public washroom mirrors every chance I get. And I say, Helvig, you may be homeless, but guess what? You're not hopeless. Helvig, keep going. This is just a small hiccup. It's part of your journey towards success. Your body may be in the streets, but your mind is free to imagine your way out of this predicament. Helvig, many of your digital mentors, the people that you look up to, they were once homeless. They were once jobless. But through persistence and self-belief, they rose and they thrived in their chosen fields. You must persist and keep going. Just a little bit more each day. Encourage yourself. And I have found, as you will too, if you tell yourself a lie for 35 days or more, it becomes your reality. If you persistently work and practice one of the principles of success, act as if. Act as if. If you see yourself, if you feel yourself as a success, as the success that you want to be, imagine like a child's game, amazing things will happen for you also. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy when you run out of money for food and your stomach is crying and saying, we're hungry. And all you can do is fill yourself up with water to ease the burning. But do you know what? Because of my persistent optimism, I found someone who introduced me to places, social kitchens, where you can eat and get some nourishment in your body. And at times, you know what? You're going to have problems and issues developing your minimal viable products and services. The things that you're working on, the things that you're passionate about. And here's what you need to do. Keep going. Keep moving forward. The solution will come. Many of the homeless people that sometimes surround me, they choose alcohol as their food. But my challenge is best overcome with a clear mind, a focused mind. And I believe abuse of the alcohol and drugs robs you of your greatness and robs us of your genius. So I don't go down that road. I'm not looking for a crutch to lean on, to sob. No, I want to stay clear and focused. One of the best things that I ever do and still doing now is I go into the libraries and I feed my mind with motivational videos and inspirational videos on YouTube. The videos are of some of my best and favorite digital mentors, like Tony Robbins. He says to me, success leaves clues. Find a model that works for you and keep going until you reach your goal. Like Les Brown. He says, you're the one. It's you. You're the one. It's possible you can live your dream despite what you see right now. Jack Canfield. Follow the tried and tested principles for success. They will transport you from where you are now to where you want to be. Keep going. And another one you may not have heard of, but Chris Gardner. He's from the movie The Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith. Do you realize that Chris Gardner was homeless for 2 to 3 years? He had a 3-year-old son with him through this plight. But guess what? He persisted towards his dreams of becoming a stockbroker. And you, like me, we're going to experience problems and challenges as we work towards our goals, as we work towards our dreams each day. Something may come up. But if this homeless man from the streets of Barcelona can find a way to use persistence as a tool for his success, guess what? You can too. I'm not the best inspirational speaker I can be yet, but as I persist to encourage myself and work on myself day in, day out, I believe that I will attract the people, the resources, and the opportunities that will take me to the next level. One of the things my father used to say to me, he used to say, whatever you do for others, you actually do for yourself. And it will come around, whether it's good or bad. He also told me I must practice self-love and appreciation, a little each day. And doing that, I will truly learn how to love and appreciate other people from all around the world. And these principles work for everyone who chooses to practice them. It was just that, my persistence, which kept me going, practicing self-love, talking to myself, encouraging myself a little bit each time. These are the things that help me to connect with homelessentrepreneur.org and this great guy, Andrew Funk. He has a great passion to help the homeless help themselves. And this is very important because if you don't give some, you don't give some effort, there's going to be no drive to make the success and the goal come closer and closer and become made real. So it's very important. I love working with homeless entrepreneur. As you can see, I have the t-shirt. Because he has some really great ideas for helping us help ourselves. And it was actually Andrew Funk from homelessentrepreneurs.com that helped me to connect with TEDxESADE. You know, and I'm so happy that they have seen some kind of value in what I say to them, and I inspire them in some way. And I also say to my friends and people that I meet, write down 101 things that you would like to achieve in your life. And include things that you would like to have, and include places that you'd like to go. Because these things, when you write them down, they will also give you drive and a reason for being. They will motivate you to keep going and work towards your success. Because your brain is like a goal-orienting mechanism. If you give yourself direction, if you give yourself a goal, your brain will help you to get there, or bring in the people and the other minds that can help you to find the solution. It's just like the famous story you probably heard of Edison, trying to create these light bulbs which we were born into. Thousands of times he tried to create this light bulb, and he kept on doing mistake after mistake, but he persisted until he got there. And now we have lights. And now we can work at night. We don't have to just wait for the day. So persistence is one of the principles that helps us to receive and get the success and receive the goal that we want. Now, I'm easily found on social media. So whatever you're doing, if you need someone to encourage you, I'm your guy. Contact me, because where the others say to you, it's not possible, it hasn't been done, guess what? I'm going to help you to realize the way that I think is, it's been accomplished, let's find the answer. The things that, for instance, Steve Jobs created for like the Apple company, or the way he created the mouse and all these things, they had not been created before. He made the way. He pushed his team, because it wasn't just him, it was a team of workers with him that made these things possible. And guess what? He's inspiring other companies like the Ericssons and the Samsungs to do amazing things. And that's how it will be. I encourage you, and you encourage me. We encourage each other. I love being here in TEDxESADE, where people are thinking of inventive ideas, business products and services to serve the world. So anybody what tells you it can't be done, just get yourself connected to me. Find a way to find me. And we will motivate each other. We will inspire each other. We will encourage each other to let your dream, let your product surface. I say to you, use persistence as one of the tools of your success, because it works every time. There's so many people. Jack Ma, the genius behind Alibaba, listen to his story. Hundreds of things he tried. He couldn't even get a job in McDonald's. But he kept going and towards his success, towards his dream of doing something successful. Even you have the Kentucky Fried Chicken. This guy that came up with the recipe, the Colonel, was like 90-something years old. And he tried so many things in his life. I think he even tried to kill himself. He got depressed sometime in his life, but I think the rope broke or whatever. He tried to hang himself, and that didn't even work. But the man was able to rise up from that and keep going. There are so many stories. When you feel down, persist. Look, the internet is fabulous. It doesn't just have a load of crazy things on there. It has some really good things on there too. Find people, heroes that you can connect with, because they have already made a trail. Success leaves clues. There's somebody that you can identify with, a role model that you can find, They're doing something similar to what you want to accomplish. Follow some of the things that they have done. And guess what? You are going to get some of the great results. Very important. Very simple. I love the people here at ESADE. And I'm thankful for TEDx and what they're doing. I think it's an amazing idea. Thank you very much for your time. You guys are the future. So keep going and persist, and you will get the outcome that you need.